Alright, so today I got the new coralbox QP16, two of them actually. So just a quick unboxing, and then I'll actually put up another video tonight after I get them in the tank and compare it. The idea for this week is to actually compare this against my current wave that I have in my tank, and you'll see when I get down in the next video. I actually had one of my wave pumps go bad on me, and for 200 bucks roughly to replace it, it made sense to try out these pumps. They're 110 bucks or so a piece. So depending on how this goes, I may actually replace my last wave with the second QP16 and either move the wave to the back of the tank, put it in another tank, or just sell it. One of the all options. Full disclosure, I have Jabos in the back of my tank right now. You'll see in the next video. So I'm not too concerned about the longevity of these. Actually, my Jabo PP8s have lasted longer than my one wave pump, if that says anything. And that's with every 3 to 4 months dipping all my pumps in vinegar solution, brushing them to clean them, etc. So I'm actually pretty displeased at the moment that my wave pump would die, and they only have a 1-year warranty, as I get with these depending upon where you buy them from. In this case, I bought these from Fish Street. There's a couple other that will give you the warranty as well, but now I ordered from Fish Street and they were here in 3 days, so I can't say enough about that. So just a quick unboxing here. So anyone that has kind of the Jabo pumps or a regular DC pump or what have you is pretty familiar with these type of controllers. I mean, it's pretty standard with a lot of like the Jabos, etc., to have this type of connector that has the sliding bit that screws up for the waterproofness. You can see all the modes here, and again, I'll put this in a tank and then we will go through the actual modes, and I'm going to put one QP16 on the opposite end of my wave and one right next to my currently working wave pump, just so we can kind of do a real comparison. That'll be on the next video. Just continuing on with this, obviously, a user manual, pretty basic. It's going to go over, setup, how to actually put in the different modes, as well as, night mode. That does come on this, but I don't know anyone really uses it. Continuing on, pretty basic. I mean, setup, we are talking $110, so they're not going to spend a fortune in terms of packaging, but pretty much of what on par what I would have expected. So obviously power brick. When you order, you have the selection of what type of cord that you want for power. In the case of me, I'm in the US, obviously 2-prong, but they have the options for Australia, Europe, etc. on there. It's a Hong Kong pump, so, or Chinese pump. So, obviously anything that they put on there, you're going to have multiple options, which is kind of nice, I guess, for some people, and not so nice for others if you want to switch around. Continuing on, so we have, the magnets here. They're separated. I'll do a comp to see how strong they are. Just trying to slide my thumb in here real quick, and I'd comp them to just about any tune. They're really strong. Tunes cleaner out there. I mean, I can't even separate these at all with my thumb trying to slide in here. So, just a quick initial impression. Pretty darn strong, but we'll see. I have 1/2-inch glass, and we'll see how they deal with that. And then just continuing on, so here's the pump itself. Now, this isn't a small pump. We're not going to be going for, a form factor within the tank. This is a larger dimension pump. I am replacing waves, so keep that in mind. We'll be able to see what the size looks like against my waves. I'm already used to really big pumps in my tank, so not a big issue there. But it's not a Vortec, and if you want that slim profile within tank, you're kind of limited in terms of options. I prefer everything to be in my tank. The cords out the back don't really bother me. I have a canopy on my tank anyway, so it's not like I really see too much. And I'd rather have the outside glass clear of the motor. So it's just a personal preference. It's just one that I choose to go with here. So I'm going to nix this video. we'll post this up so you guys can see this, and then I'm actually going to shoot another video here shortly, which will be a little bit longer as we do a comparison between this new pump and my current waves that I have in the tank. So looking forward to that, seeing how these guys push some water and whether they really live up to the specs. They are spec'd to push about 4,000 gallons an hour, which is exactly comparable to my wave pump. So we'll see how they hand up.